Hello and welcome to episode number 245 of WITM. As Dalton Roush finally is going to get a one-on-one opportunity to capture his first gold in the WWE. It's going to be Dalton Roush taking on Dean Ambrose for the United States Championship in a Falls Count Anywhere matchup. Before that, Dalton Roush will be in the ring speaking about his upcoming matchup and his victory over Shane McMahon at SummerSlam. We will be using the game's promo system, so let's hear what Dalton has to say.
Wonder what's on his mind. He looks very focused right now and ready to make a point. Let's listen in as he addresses the WWE Universe.
Before I start, let's get one thing straight. I'm not going for the applause line. I don't care if you like what I have to say. I don't care if you cheer or boo. I'm not here for your approval. I'm here to make a statement. Ha ha, you people are so cute. Adorable, really. You sit in your little chairs, you applaud or cheer, and you go home with your cozy little lives. How small-minded people live will always amaze me.
Not exactly.
I'm here to proclaim my unabashed respect and alignment with the authority. Through them, the WWE can return to the respected company it was before it fell into the hands of the thugs in the back who call themselves superstars. And as their chief supporter, I will, to use a phrase you can all understand, take out the trash that is in the majority of the locker room. I waited patiently for my turn, and now I'm demanding that I get an opportunity to prove myself at the next pay-per-view. I've earned my rights. If I'm not given my opportunity, then I can't be held accountable for what happens. Dang, it feels good to see you all so angry. Haha. Remember when I was like you, wishing I could be great? The difference? I actually became great. Ha ha ha.
Couldn't have said it better myself. There's nothing like the WWE, folks. Now that's how you promote a battle. Starts to water. Sit tight for singles action coming up next. We have Roman Reigns in a match that is sure to not disappoint.
All right, so Dalton Roush says that he supports the authority and that The WWE Universe only wishes that they could compare to him and that they are small-minded. And he's already trying to stake his claim for a match the next pay-per-view. If he wins tonight, he will have one. A U.S. title defense. Roman Reigns defeated Jinder Mahal, the new WWE Champion, getting a victory and non-title action. Natalya defeats Alexa Bliss with a new attire that I downloaded for her. Much better than her previous one. Charlotte and gets a non-title victory over Billie Kay and Mickie James. The Hardy Boys with a non-title victory over the Ascension. John Cena defeats Sin Cara. Samoa Joe. And that is not AJ Styles in that picture. That is, I believe, Roderick Strong. So we have that glitch going on again. I'll have to make AJ Styles on an attire to fix it. Becky Lynch defeats Sasha Banks. And now it's time for a huge main event matchup. Dalton Roush, for a month before Battleground, was the #1 contender for the United States Championship. But when Battleground came along, Dean Ambrose did not have to defend the U.S. title. Instead, Dalton was placed in a non-title triple threat matchup. Dalton would eventually earn a U.S. title matchup, but it would be a fatal four-way match. Dalton wasn't satisfied enough with that, and he came out and stated his case for a one-on-one title match, believing that he was being held back by the powers of SmackDown, the COO Shane McMahon, and the GM Daniel Bryan. Daniel Bryan would come out and make a match for SummerSlam, in which Dalton Roush faced Shane McMahon in a tables match. If Dalton won, he earned himself a one-on-one U.S. title match here on SmackDown. Dalton would defeat Shane McMahon, putting him through a table in just mere minutes. And now, paving the way for this matchup here, Dean Ambrose defends his U.S. title in a Falls Count Anywhere match against WITM's Dalton Roush, seeking his first gold in WWE. Let's get underway.
Up next, we have singles action. This should be great. We have a real fan favorite against Dean Ambrose.
Oh, man. I can't wait to see these two go at it.
And that is not worth fighting for. The words are written. The following contest is scheduled for one fall, and it is for the United States Championship. Weighing in at 257 pounds, LTN Ross. Introducing the champion from Cincinnati, Ohio, weighing in at 225 pounds, he is the United States champion, Dean Ambrose.
After weeks of talking about it, we are finally here to put an end to the dispute.
All right, and there's the prize on the line, the United States Championship. These two men already did not like each other. Now they fight in a hardcore Falls County Wear matchup for that title you see there on the line, the United States Championship. And there's the bell. This U.S. title matchup gets underway. Dalton forces Dean into the corner. And the referee's going to break that up. But Dalton's going to get a cheap shot in.
These guys are going to need to show some guts and heart if they hope to leave here with the gold.
Power trip into the corner. And sends Dalton crashing down to the can. But stomped to the back of the head by Ambrose. And an elbow drop.
Let's take a moment to talk about Dean Ambrose. What can we expect from him in this championship
Reversal
match?
by Dalton.
Dean Ambrose is the defending champion, and it's going to take an extraordinary effort to
Dalton
dethrone
clawing
him.
away at the shoulder
Not sure
of
it's going to
Ambrose.
happen anytime soon.
Well, I think he has a big challenge in this one, trying to defend that United States Championship.
Reversal by Ambrose. Ambrose, also the Universal Champion, was the WWE Champion, but would be cashed in on in the main event of SummerSlam by his former Shield brother Roman Reigns. So
Well, Michael,
Also lost last night to Randy Orton, so you know Dean Ambrose not in a good mood. And he'll be determined to walk out tonight. Still the United States champion. But Dalton, he's been wanting this matchup for quite a long time. You know, he would love nothing more than walk out tonight with his first WWE Gold at United States Championship and use that as means to possibly propel him to a WWE title shot against the new champion Roman Reigns, and that baseball bat went flying all the way back into the ring. Dalton picking up Ambrose by one leg and powerbombing him into the mat outside. This is a Falls Count Anywhere matchup, and Dalton taking advantage of the outside ring environment before forcing Dean back into the ring. And Ambrose says we're going back outside. Stomp to the leg.
That may be felt for a lifetime.
Stomp to the groin. The referee tossing that baseball bat back outside, even though this is a hardcore matchup.
You can knock him around all you like, but he's just going to keep getting
and now
and coming back
Dalton forced back to the ring. Ambrose knees Ambrose across the ring, and now a kick. Stomp to the back. Stomp to the hip. Mounted punches by Ambrose. Ambrose goes for cover. Dalton powers out at 2.
For some competitors, part of
Kicks to the back. Ambrose looking to take flight.
Yeah, you're just trying to embarrass somebody now. Look out!
And Dalton avoids the diving elbow drop. Stomp to the chest. Stomp to the back of the leg. Forces Ambrose up. Irish hook into the ropes. A reversal by Ambrose. And Ambrose pounding away at the head and chest of Dalton Roush. Now stomp to the chest. Now attacking the ankle of Dalton. Dalton avoids the stomp. Dive kick to the stomach of Dalton. Now shipping to the corner. That takes out the referee. Reversal by Dalton. But evaded by Ambrose.
You're not doing any damage with swings like that, but keep doing it.
And a big DDT by Ambrose. The defending champion Ambrose in control. Dalton needs to get on the attack quickly here, or Ambrose will walk out to the United States champion. Dalton powers out at 2. Elbow straight to the head. Forces Dalton up. Irish up into the corner. Forces Dalton to the top turnbuckle. What does Ambrose have in mind? And suplexes Dalton halfway across the ring. That took a little out of Ambrose as well. Ambrose goes for a cover. Does he remain U.S. champion?
And the shoulders up now.
No, Dalton powers out at 2.
I don't believe it. He refuses to lose. Now, why
elbow strike to the head.
A move like that's low. It's appalling, if you ask me. Totally
reversal by Dalton. Could this be what he needs to turn around? Dalton getting fired up. Taunting the WWE Universe as he loves to do. Suplex by Dalton. Forces Ambrose up. And Dalton looking for his comeback sequence. If that connects, I'll score him an AA signature to use. And it is successful.
He's making a statement here with this attack.
Forces Ambrose up. Are you looking for that AA? Indeed he is. But reversed by Ambrose. That could have been what Dalton needed to turn the tides in this match, but Ambrose with a big reversal. And another reversal by Ambrose. And now Ambrose looking for dirty deeds. And that's going to connect. Ambrose goes for cover, center ring. Does he remain United States champion? No, Dalton powers out at 2. Ambrose stomp to the groin of Dalton. Stomp to the arm. And a kick to the stomach.
Once again, the United States Championship is
Dalton showing no, or rather Ambrose showing no mercy to his rival Dalton. Another stomp to the groin. Reversal by Dalton. Dalton goes for cover to become United States champion.
And the shoulders up now.
No, Ambrose powers out at one.
Oh, there is no quit in this man tonight.
Stomp to the back of the head. Clawing away at the shoulder.
Unleashing it for the second time now. Just trying to go his opponent.
And Dalton getting fired up now, telling the defending champion Ambrose to bring it.
Still down after that.
Stomp to the hip.
My God, his body's been through hell, and his ribs have bore the brunt of the attack.
Leg drop to the wrist of Ambrose.
As a precaution, damaged ribs like that can make it hard to breathe.
Stomp to the head. Reversal by Ambrose. Goes for cover to remain U.S. champion. He does, just like that, off of a simple reversal. Dean Ambrose will remain the United States champion.
We can all agree that was an extremely impressive win.
All right. Ambrose would control much of that match. Dalton would come up with a flurry of offense there towards the end, but unfortunately for Dalton, it would be too little too late. Dean Ambrose remains the United States champion. And we'll get the results. And as I yet again back all the way to the main menu and see how that affects the rankings on SmackDown Live. First, let me see who got the no decisions in the multi-person matches. Mickie James took the fall in the women's triple threat. No decision for Billie Kay and Charlotte's victory. AJ Styles took the fall in the Fatal 4-Way, won by John Cena. No decision for Sin Cara and Samoa Joe. Alright. So Charlotte defeated, we start off with the SmackDown Women's Division. SmackDown Women's Champion Charlotte defeated Billie Kay and Mickie James in non-title action. Billie Kay took the no decision. Mickie James took the fall, so James falls to number 4. Billie Kay remains at number 5. Becky Lynch defeated Sasha Banks. Sasha falls to number 3. Natalya moves up to number 2. Speaking of Natalya, she defeated Alexa Bliss, but Becky won as well, so she remains at number 2. Alexa remains at the bottom, number 7. And the top 5 contenders to SmackDown Women's Championship held by Charlotte are number 1, Becky Lynch, number 2, Natalya, number 3, Sasha Banks, number 4, Mickie James, and number 5, Billie Kay. Now SmackDown Tag Team Division. The Hardy Boys defeated the Ascension in non-title action. Excuse me. The Ascension falls to number 3. And the top 5 contenders to the SmackDown Tag Team Championships held by the Hardy Boys are number 1, Beauty and the Man Beast, number 2, the Colognes, number 3, the Ascension, number 4, the Club, and number 5, Titus Worldwide. And now the U.S. title rankings. If I can find the U.S. title. There we go. No, not the WWE World title. Alright. Roman Reigns defeated Jinder Mahal. Reigns was up to number 6. Jinder's not in these rankings. John Cena defeated Sin Cara, Samoa Joe, and AJ Styles, with Styles taking the fall. So Cena moves up to number 3. Joe remains at number 5. Sin Cara remains at number 12. And AJ Styles falls to number 11. And Dean Ambrose successfully retained his U.S. title against Dalton Roush. Dalton falls to number 2. And top 5 contenders to the U.S. title held by Dean Ambrose are number 1, Dolph Ziggler, number 2, Dalton Roush, number 3, John Cena, number 4, Apollo Crews, and number 5, Samoa Joe. So Dalton's still in pretty good shape to earn himself a U.S. title rematch at the next pay-per-view. And of course, we'll be looking to get a WWE title shot too. Dalton already saying before his match he believes he already deserves a pay-per-view match. In non-title action, Roman Reigns defeated Jinder Mahal. Jinder remains at the bottom, number 7. John Cena defeated Sin Cara, Samoa Joe, and AJ Styles, with Styles taking the fall. Styles remains at number 6 because Jinder lost as well. Sin Cara and Samoa Joe are not in these rankings, and John Cena moves up to number 2. Dean Ambrose defeated Dalton Roush. Ambrose remains number 1 contender. Dalton remains at number 5 because Styles and Mahal lost as well. And the top 5 contenders to the WWE Championship held by Roman Reigns are number 1, Dean Ambrose, number 2, John Cena, number 3, Seth Rollins, number 4, Dolph Ziggler, and number 5, Dalton Roush. Now we move on to NXT. Will we see Corey in action? And there are some new people on NXT that I added. I downloaded some people, as well as download better COD versions of some others that were already on the roster. Corey will be in action. He's going to be taking on Roderick Strong, as well as Andrade Almas in a triple threat matchup. So that is going to do it for episode number 245 of WITM. Until 246, this is Corey, signing off.